Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Anger. Back with you for another episode of the Mr. Anger Show. Feelings. That thing that keeps on getting in the way. It just continuously just turns around and bites us in the ass every time. Why? Because we have turned into a society of feelings, forgetting that in the larger retrospect of things, a person's feelings is particular to that particular person. It may have commonplace with others, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it fits everybody's definition. A person could feel a certain way about any plethora of topics, but that's based on their lifestyle and how they grew up, their backgrounds, and how they were raised, which is differently. I mean, it is. How a person is raised is different from person to person, from religion to religion to it's different no matter what. There's so much that can be attributed to differences in a person's upbringing. It's impossible to go through all the areas that can be had in differences amongst all of us. So describing a feeling towards something is not a valid argument. You see, people have letting go of these things called facts. Something that is for everyone. Something that rings true to everyone. That's what a fact is. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, that's what it is. We've let feelings triumph over the actual what it is. And it's become confusing. It's become complex in the human species. We sit there and we take our feelings and we put it towards how we believe and how we perceive right and wrong, and that shouldn't be the case. Right and wrong never changes. You're either right or you're wrong. You either are for the law or you're against the law. You're either, there is no gray area. Well, I mean, some people do play in the gray area, but that's people who like to flirt with both sides. It's kind of complicated. We've turned feelings into a preferential thing instead of facts and basing things on what is. All right, let's take this for example. To help me explain this, let's give you an example. Take, for instance, I go in to a building. I walk in, the first thing I do is I take out a pistol and I pistol whip the hell out of the first person I see. Then I hold up the rest of the people, take their money, and then take off. Now, these people call the cops. Cops will identify me as a white male wearing whatever I happen to be. Let's say I'm wearing the outfit that I'm wearing right now, wearing all black. So, what are cops going to do? Off of those descriptions, they could stop anybody that they see who happens to be white male, blue eyed, brown hair, and wearing all black outfit. Now, they can misplace, I mean, there's a lot of brown haired, blue eyed people, white guys out there that happen to be wearing all black that day. Let's say they get stopped. Instead of me, the person that actually perpetrated it, should I be offended? No. I should approach the cop as, hey, they're looking for somebody. I'm a citizen, so I should help them out. Oh, but you're sitting there admitting that you have lesser powers. No. I can, if a cop does something wrong, I know that I can do something about it in the court system. By trying to start an altercation with an officer right there and there in the street is only giving the officer more of a righteous angle because, I'm being disobedient to the officer, and that's just going to make things worse. If I feel that the officer is wrong, I go to the magistrate, and then I go to the judge, and then I go to my lawyer. I don't sit there and try to start a fight right there with a person who's armed when I'm not about who's right and wrong here. I mean, if I felt, well, I'm being targeted because I got pulled over because I happen to be the same exact color and have the same exact features as this guy that they're looking for, No, I'm just going to realize that, hey, they're looking for somebody. It's important that they're looking for somebody. They thought I was that person. They found out quickly it was wrong, and they let me go. But if I start pitching a fit and acting like I'm a victim right then and there with them, going, oh, why'd you stop me? You shouldn't have stopped me. You know how many brown-eyed or brown-haired, blue-eyed people, white males are out there right now? There's plenty. There's millions. Da, da, da. That's discrimination. No, I sit there and I let them go on their way. Now, if it happens more than a few occasions, then yeah, I might get a little bit suspicious and might want to start sitting there filing the paperwork through the proper channels about harassment. People just don't take the time to figure out the true factuals, what is, and they just go off of feelings. They let the feelings turn something that is so simple into a very, very hostile situation. All because of what? Feelings? Officer stopped you. He has a right to. You fit the description of a person who they were trying to find. They have probable cause to stop you. They found out they were wrong. They let you go. Anything after that, if there's anything in between that, that's all on you because you're the one that decided to sit there and start beef because you got stopped. Yes, it's an inconvenience, but you know what? If it means that they actually do eliminate you from the suspect file and do get the right person, then so be it. Why are you going to get mad about that? Oh, it cost you a few minutes out of your life. They had to run your driver's license number. Oh, wow. Oh, poor woe's you. But no, you want to say it's discrimination to identify people. No, identification helps people find what they're looking for. You can't blind law enforcement, people. And that's essentially what people want law enforcement to do, just to show up to a crime scene and go, oh, well, what happened? Oh, we can't get the description of what the person was because that'd be discriminatory. So we'll just stop everybody within the whole city limits instead of just stopping the people that look like him or fit the description or, you know, let's inconvenience the whole city. Yeah, bravo, bravo. You spend your whole day as a city just waiting around for cops to come by and identify you because there's so many goddamn crimes committed in the city that it'd be fucking ridiculous. You just stay at home so you could just be identified. Oh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Yeah, that's the society I want to grow up in right there. I'll tell you what, identification is not prejudice, it is not racist, it is used to help identify what is. Put your stupid little petty bullshit feelings aside and understand what is. Like I said, right and wrong. People are sitting here complaining about Trump's immigration ban. We've identified that the Muslim people of the Muslim faith, there's extremists of them that want to do us harm. We have plenty of evidence proving that they mean to do us harm. They have done us harm. Evidence of that as well. Lives lost as well. And it's a shame that fact is they take something like the Muslim faith and turn it into an extremist view. It's sad, but we got to do what is necessary to protect our own and to make sure that we can protect others. Or else, what good is our word? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. You see, people's feelings about this are getting in the way. They're letting their feelings and emotions run wild when facts dictate that the opposite. Either you're for what is right or you're for what's wrong. I choose to stick on the right side of things. I know it seems wrong when people are like, well, it's discriminatory and all this crap. It seems that way because you let your feelings make it seem that way. Not for any other reason, just because of that reason itself. So if you're making the race, and religion, and the aspects of differences more important to you than actual logics of right and wrong, then you might want to look at yourself and consider yourself for being the person that is actually racist or bigoted or misogynist or whatever you would like to call. The only important issue is right and wrong. I just want us to stick up for what's right. How about you?